Hello there, thanks for getting the essay correction. We usually were operating a little bit fast. I think I might just be over the 24-hour turnaround time. But anyway, it's good to see you taking action and writing essays. That's how we improve, so well done. Let's have a look. Some people think that universities should provide graduates with the knowledge and skills needed in the workplace. Others think that the true function of a university should be to give access to knowledge for its own sake, regardless of whether the course is useful to an employer. In your opinion, should be the main function of a university? Excellent. So, before we jump into this, I would probably designate a paragraph to this, and then a paragraph to this, and then we're addressing everything that the question is asking, and this will help us get full task response. Universities in many countries are facing a common dilemma. Check your spelling. This is quite easy for you to improve, and I strongly recommend that you do spend some time on it. Just write out lists and translate from your language into English, from English into your language. Okay, and keep doing it with all of the words that have been spelled wrong. So let's see, universities in many countries are facing a common dilemma, which is whether to provide students with practical skills that enable them to be qualified for better job opportunities, or to focus on imparting knowledge and cultivating pupils to become self-motivated learners. Beautiful. Okay, so well done. We've got the conjunction in, and you've done it effectively and correctly, so that's excellent. That will help you with your grammatical range and accuracy. From my perspective, equipping students with useful skills, pure learning, are equally important due to different reasons. Under a highly competitive landscape, very good phrase in there, obtaining vocational education leads to boosting earning potential. We could usually, there's a good collocation here, we could say earning power. Actually no, earning potential is fine. Earning power is something slightly different. According to research, plural noun, okay, never have an article there, and it's never in plural either. According to research, students who major in practical fields such as technology, engineering, or accounting could gain an annual salary surpassing that of an arts student. Practical skills are also more valued than pure conceptual knowledge in the job market. Employers of large corporations tend to emphasize the ability of problem-solving, networking, and teamwork, which are usually learned from doing internships rather than writing academic essays. Excellent work. Okay, so let's just see. Okay, so what you've done here, which is good, okay, is that we've got practical skills first, and then knowledge, and then again here, with useful skills, and then knowledge, and again here, we've got practical skills, and I guess this one's going to be on knowledge. So that's excellent, okay? This will help you with cohesion and coherence if you keep it in that order, especially when we're mentioning them, and then we go into details in the paragraphs. It's good to keep the same order, so well done there. Now, to improve this paragraph, I would recommend a summary statement at the end, which just makes it easier to read and signals to the examiner that you have finished your paragraph, and we'll just put something like, therefore, it is clear, and finish the sentence and summarize, okay? We're going to probably put a sentence broadly similar to one of these sentences, okay? Maybe a little bit more detailed, but we're just going to conclude, and this will help the examiner understand that you have followed the task response, okay? It'll help the examiner follow your arguments, okay? So just bear this in mind. That's why it's a good way to do it, a good thing to do. Also, excellent vocabulary, we've got some good lists there as well, so that's fantastic. Cannot criticize your vocabulary at all. While pragmatic skills guarantees a favourable payment and highest living standard. Okay, while pragmatic, I would have said practical skills can Okay, what we need to do here is hedging, because we cannot make a sweeping guarantee, a sweeping generalization. We need to add a little bit of uncertainty. So we just put can guarantee a more favorable payment and high living standard. Favorable payment doesn't mean much. We'd have to say favorable can guarantee a more favorable salary and higher living standards. Liberal arts education, a liberal arts education with a well-rounded curriculum will bring positive long-term impact on students. No, we can't bring in impact. We'd have to say would most likely, and that's the hedging as we've done here, would most likely bring a positive long-term impact. No, will most likely have a positive long-term impact on students. On students' what? Earning potential, mental well-being. Would be wise just to add that rather than making it a little bit vague at the end. Okay, but it's have an impact is the usual phrase we say. Aiming to preserve the long-lasting curiosity for learning, liberal arts education often exposes students to various areas ranging from mathematics to literature. I don't think mathematics is included in liberal arts, okay, so be careful there. And builds higher cognitive skills by continuously mental training and debates. Okay. By continuous mental training and debates. As a result, the student will become a versatile person who will not only gain respect in the workplace for his or her extensive learning, but also be more likely to recognize the broad picture of human history and achievements, which brings more joy than corporal pleasure. Be careful about that. Okay, then maybe we're wanting to say corporate, or it's the wrong word. Then corporate pleasure or working life pleasure. Also, we've made a lot of generalizations. We really need to review hedging. In the online course, we've got a detailed paragraph about this, and it's under the section of how to make your writing sound more academic. Okay, because if we're writing solid academic prose, then we need to be hedging. Okay, and also if you want to take it to the next levels, there's other skills such as parallelism, lists and stuff like that. Okay, all included in the online course. In conclusion, both traditions, the academic and practical functions of the university, have undeniable strengths, and neither should be underestimated. We never have contractions, okay? Never ever. It is superior for pupils to gain both vocational skills and academic spirit in college study. Okay, so this doesn't read that well. If it's superior, it's greater than the other one. Okay, so if you're saying it's both are superior, it's incongruent. Okay, so you can say it is advantageous or highly advantageous for pupils to gain both vocational skills and academic spirit in college study. Okay, an academic spirit would need to be rephrased as well, especially if you're going for a 7. So, excellent essay here. What I would recommend you do is have a look at the online course. I'd love to work with you. And you can either work with me or the XIELTS examiner. And what we do is you watch some tutorials, then you implement what you've learned, send in your work to us, and then we give you feedback. And then you watch some more tutorials, write some more essays, and then we send them to us and we give you more feedback. And this is like the positive cycle, like the positive feedback loop, which helps you improve much faster. Okay, so have a look at the links included and let me know. Okay, have a good day. Thanks for getting the service.